Welcome back, fellow adventurers. This is Gamer 1745 here, continuing my adventures in the Forgotten Realms, playing Never-Ending Journeys. Okay, so we've gotten done what we can of Dorm's Deep, so we're going to head out here.
Consider it done.
Hopefully we've freed all the slaves that we can. Road to Kuldahar. Good. Okay, well, before we go through that, let's get some unfinished business done here. Let's sell some more of those Yeti pelts. We could always use a little more gold. Okay, who is empty or nearly empty? Okay, Jaheira.
Yes.
There we go. Anything that we want to buy here, I guess? Not really. Green ammo belt ain't bad, though. Bit more than I want to pay for it, though. 6,000. Well, let's sell him some two-handed swords shortly. Okay, well, he already has 5, but we've got a lot. So, 64 of these, so nope, just 15. Excuse me. Well, that's good.
Very well. Done. As you ask.
Hmm. See, that would have been good for a couple of things, but we may be back for that.
It shall be. Consider it done.
What we do need to do is go over here. We have the Book of Mithrils. A book of information on Mithrils or something like that. Mithrils. Now, while we're watching them crawl across here, I would love for Vlad to continue the Dorm's Deep lower part. If he would add that, I would love that. Love to do the Heart of Winder adding to it. And one thing that I've never played that I would like to see add, and I'm sure with all this timeline bouncing around back and forth, he could be creative enough, is to add in Icewind Dale, or a good chunk of Icewind Dale too. That's just on my dream list, wish to have kind of thing. Now it would take him a lot of effort to do, but it would be nice. I don't know whether it would take him longer to finish making those, or for me to get through with this playthrough with all of the mods and get it all shown, but
It shall be.
okay, we gained an item. Let's see what we have here. Girdle of God. Open locks, find and remove traps. Chain lightning. We may want to do that. Get that. Yeah, we'll get that. We now have the Thren's cloak. Now, if you want to read it, AC bonus 3 and saving throw bonus 2. Well, that's better than that. It's also incredibly good too, magic resistance. This is mostly just for healing, but get stars AC down. Okay, neither of them have that, so we want to get chain lightning. Never mind. I want to see if he'll buy swords and such. I think we found out that he won't, but let's just give it another shot here. Where are they? There. Well, let's just see if there's something he might buy. Oh, he will buy them. Okay. Be 13. 35 of those bastard swords. No, that's fit all of that. So let's see about selling those. Gotta pay for all the wonderful items. Which of course you can sell to other adventurers. There we go. Chain lightning. I think I have much of those other ones. Do I have a minor? I'll check and see if I have minor spell deflection. No, it doesn't look like everybody has that. Let's sell them some bastard swords. Well, I'm going to pause this here, and we'll come back after I get done haggling with him over some of the prices, so that we continue then. Be back in a second. Okay, we're back, fellow adventurers. Basically, I sold a bunch of equipment, bought a little bit more. I think we're ready to go with the next steps through this door, through to see if the portal gets us back and where it goes. I have a good guess, but I'm not absolutely sure. They may put on a surprise something from since I've last dealt with some of this. It has been very fun playing NEJ Part 1, Never Ending Journeys Part 1, because that's basically what we've been playing. There is a Part 2, which is more stuff, but it comes a bit later, the actual Part 2 part of it. Is there anything here that we need to try to pick up? No. Okay. Cool looking treehouse kind of thing. Too far away to use that? Okay, we'll get closer then.
What is my task?
Once again, we are destined to take the unknown road. Let us ready ourselves for what lies ahead. Well, you're making a presumption, but I hope you're right. Oh yeah, get out of the cold. That would be nice. Okay, right now I am, partially because I did a little bit of reading, I don't know how much content there will be for Dar, and as we continue, and I don't know for how far we're going to keep Dar with us. Quite honestly, I like him, but not that much, and I don't know that he's going to stay with us long. So, but we're taking him for now. Okay, well maybe he isn't coming with. Okay, big long dialogue or choices here. I'm going to go with the place to call home. Oh. Yes, and Dar and everyone else for the role-playing reason. Just because he may not continue with the party does not mean that we won't try to find a place for him or something. Place may not always be with the adventuring crew of Trefada, just because we are limited in the number of members. Oh, and just gotta wait for this text to come up here, so I'm talking over it. And I hope you'll be able to hear this voice. You may not hear the music that's playing because a couple of times some of this music I've gotten copyright strikes because whoever made this mod didn't have the copyright to using this this audio. It's probably not an issue for your mod, but it is an issue on YouTube, and if they feel that it's a copyright strike, they have the ability to pull the audio track out of it for me so that we can do that, and so we may be doing that. Keep that in mind, mod makers. You feel something strange that is heaving and pulling you inside and back to your future. I guess you would have been starting more text by now. Tillorn, he is dying again. Oh no, no, please do something.
I killed. It's too late.
Well, I always thought I'm going to sort of break the fourth wall, if you will, again. They sort of do a nice sort of play on the resurrection element of, and restarting element, if you will, the restarting of this game that everyone has to go through with this whole thing in sort of a somewhat serious way. You're wrong. You know we have repeated this scene many times, and still you make the wrong statement at the critical moment. Trefada is our last guardian. Tillorn, you must save his life. Tillorn, we need this artifact. We need it pretty soon. You cannot deny his role is important in our cause. At all costs, we must preserve the cycle. We must hurry, otherwise we will lose him forever. I feel that a new instance is coming.
Why are you all so persistent?
Even if I resurrect him, he won't remember a thing. We must hurry. We do not have the time for this. Please send him back immediately, dead or alive.
We never have a single chance to reject our fate.
We are infected by him, and we need him, yet we cannot break the cycle. We cannot preserve it without this damned artifact.
In the name of the Brotherhood of Moon, we return you to your agony, which occasionally resembles light.
On my honor.
And so now, just I guess explaining this, this is sort of like you just had this nightmare of those 4 people standing around you. But for some reason, you still feel a passing need. See for yourself that the world outside your room hasn't changed. So we are now sort of as a
Consider it done.
flashback or some other out of time thing.
With all speed.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
You look at the man and you know instinctively that here is a man of immense importance. A feeling of familiarity passes over you for a second, but is instantly lost. I am pleased to meet you, sir, but have we met before? For a moment I thought I should know you. I am pleased to meet you, Trifada, but please, the name is Hrothgar, not sir. As for our knowing one another, it is always possible to glimpse a face at one time and not register seeing, and then to feel that we see the same face at a future time. Returning the smile, and I'm pleased to meet you, Hrothgar. Right now that you made acquaintance, we should not consider setting about the task at hand. You're alright. We must recover the artifact soon and return it to my brethren. I already feel that the adverse effects of the imbalance between the future and the past is having on the realms. We must move swiftly. Trifada, we must ready ourselves for a journey. Go gather your possessions and equip yourself for the road. It is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It's very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there is no time to tarry. Please keep. Oh, the keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Last, I cannot, for not truly decided yet. All that is certain is that we will be far safer on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security. Okay. Let's ask about the time for questions, Trifada. So this is a little retcon for the starting of the original game.
What do you require?
You look in and relieved to see all your companions are safe. Thank the gods, Strafada, some capture your breath when we arrive in this strange place, which is all the appearance of a dungeon of sorts. You went out with us. Now, a minute or so after you fall out of the portal quite breathless. You had me worried for a moment or two. Can you tell me what happened to you? Balance. Oh, how's it now? Should have worried about Trifada doesn't have any armor equipment on now. That gone bye-bye somewhere? We may need to go replay this. Yes. Anyone should be happy, or someone should be happy to be here, which is Jahira, which we're looking for. What's his name? Yes, it's what's his name. I think I may have been right when I said the portal was not a void choice. At least we were free on the other side. Let us find our freedom again quickly. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, stuff just got transferred to other people. Okay, well, that's somewhat okay. I did have... yeah, some extra spells and stuff. Up to some of the rings we had. Yeah, the wing of wizardry, that's sort of the one thing here. And I had rested up before showing up to make sure that everything was sort of the best we could do with what we had. Very well. I don't think we need this anymore, so let's put that away. And where's the hammer here? There we go. Guess we need another golem that we want to deconstruct. Now let's take a bigger look around. I think there's another portal over there that I want to try. Well, let's save this here. Always best safe to save.
It shall be.
Oh, well, since we don't have the spells memorized from that ring, which, we'll use that to regenerate
Consider
it.
it done.
Now, I'm not even sure. Well, let's do an experiment here. Oh. Oh. Come on, kill
I will
these
do my
guys.
best.
As we leave and come back and they're here.
Where midst goes, evil stands aside.
Now that we're back, but we're back heavily armed and armored up. Well, now you're showing up.
To battle and victory!
That's one.
I don't know if we could actually defeat Irenicus right at this moment, but sometimes I don't know if I'm like spelling Irenicus's name right or whatever on the forum. My spell check doesn't catch it, so. But we're no longer the hunted, generally speaking here. We're the hunters now.
Very well. Done.
Now, if you play this game, which I'm presuming most of you who are watching have, just because the game is old, and no reason you can't if you haven't. You can't play this if you have. You can't watch this if you haven't extensively watched or played just the original least base game, because this is a highly modded version. So I don't too much worry about giving out spoilers to the basic game. But Emma won't stay with us once we. Okay, this is just a test. This is a test. I want to see where we go.
So there is sanity in all this madness. If you are not in league with the evil that dwells in this unholy place, Yoshimo begs your assistance.
Yeah.
Ah, my desperate imprisoned friends. You are still alive and enjoying Afkatla's bounty, I see.
Oh, somehow he's showing up twice here? Okay, because that's, I guess we're supposed to meet him again if we show up later on. If we don't take him with us. Well, we're going to load game. Go back to here. Because I want to go check out and see if I can report. Yeah, we'll know to fight those guys. Come back.
Consider it done.
One, he should probably have his sword as his primary weapon.
Yes,
I'll just use the
I will do my best.
hammer if we need to deconstruct some golems. So yes, we are now back in Irenicus' dungeon. We are now the hunters, not the hunted. Well, that's maybe something I should have bought more of, was arrows. I didn't. I was thinking of doing that and sling bolts, so I think there's more opportunity for some here. Not East Haven, Kuldahar. There's this portal here. I want to see if we can go through this and see what's on the other side of it. I was sort of worried that they weren't going to send us back here. I was worried they would put us near the level because I wanted to see what's going on there. But we're going to prepare ourselves a bit.
Nature's servant awaits.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Yeah, we'll do protection from evil. Not sure just what all this is going to entail.
So it seems the Master underestimates you, Child of Bhaal. It matters little though, for I will recapture you soon enough. I am Azengard, time guardian and loyal servant of the Master.
We already know who Irenicus is.
Not so perceptive as I had thought you to be, Child of Bhaal. As you may have inferred, we are no longer in the present. We are in the past. Your past.
Yeah.
Yes. Right before you fought your last battle against Sarevok to stake the rightful claim to your bloody heritage. Only difference is that you have been stripped of all your possessions. I do hope your guy will prove enough to stand against these odds. It would be such a waste.
Well, little does he know, we aren't. We're stripped of our older possessions. We've got new ones. We've got new ones. We're gonna kick his ass. Okay, well, let's give everybody heart, just in case he does some fear-based spells. And... now let's have Minsk bless us.
Show me what I must do.
you know, we'll have that. Now let's move them over so they don't show up on top of each other. Fire shield, and she's also going to do mirror image. And let's have a chant of it. And finally, we should probably make that a little earlier just for a spirit hammer for dark. Good ring. Okay.
Very well.
Still think there's traps out there, at least I'm pretty sure that some of those now
It
have
is my
ammo in
duty
properly.
to serve. Yes. Done.
Jump on my sword while you can, Evil. I won't be as gentle.
I am willing.
On my honor. Done.
Oh, who's this? Battle Horror. Okay, well they brought in a few new wrinkles.
What do you require? As you ask.
Well, let's wait whatever dialogue we gotta get going.
I
Come
go.
on, team. Push this
Live
guy
by
while
the
he's-
sword. Live a good, great man. Right?
I want you guys up over here to deal with the real menace.
It shall be.
You are indeed family. No other could have lived to oppose me in person. Of course, it will not matter in the end. Ultimately, I will prevail, and a new era will be born unto the realms. The streets will run red with blood when my work is finished. Face me! Face the new Lord of Murder!
Maybe you will stay quiet when you're dead.
Okay, well you
Well,
guys
do you? The task is
I'm
set.
playing with that
I
guy.
shall not fail. As you ask, so shall it be done. Ilmata, catch my spirit should I fall this day.
Agreed.
As
Stand back for justice.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, let's call in a few more allies.
if it will help.
God ends now.
See battle move. Run, oh, run!
But I'm afraid. I'm on a
to see if you sort of a little, I don't know if concern's the right term, but they're just going to teleport me out of here at the end of the battle, and if I can pick up some cool stuff. Back at 'em.
Make way, villainy! Hero coming through!
Like the battle horrors will have that. Yeah, Trilogy or terrible.
Consider it done.
A lot of blood.
Did I just trip a trap? Oh, what's that?
With all
Looks like I may have tripped a trap up there.
it shall be.
I am there already.
Consider it done.
One more of their battle horror guys. I've got to. Oh, Emma, we got to get you looking for traps.
Good to go?
See, I knew that there were those. And aren't going to be done.
Right you are.
I will do my best.
All right, all right.
Yes. I await your word. Very well. Yes?
Okay, Emma1, look for traps up here. We're going
What
to
do you
go
want? No
inspect
problem at all.
Sarabok's body. Yeah, we're seeing those. We know there's those.
You can count on me.
7.
As you ask.
Yeah, like I thought. Just a generic helmet. Better than the one that... Yeah, I don't know. Put it in the bag of holding. And is this another of Sarabok's sort of chaos? Well, let's put it in the bag of holding here.
This way then?
It shall be. What is my task? Consider it done.
There are more of those.
With all speed.
Okay, everybody, let's see if we can leave here. Not apparently through that door.
It shall be.
Oh, there's another one. Maybe we have to defeat all these guys. That's what I'm guessing here.
To the best of my ability.
Consider it done.
Trying to avoid
It is
the
my
center
duty
there.
to serve.
I will do my best.
We have these guys for a reason, so attack them.
I am beside you, as always. The task is set. I shall not
You'll
fail.
soon be a
You
feast
point,
for the
I
crows.
point.
Butt kicking for goodness! Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
What was... Didn't I have a... weird sort of bed thingy there? Maybe because he didn't have his dying dialogue? Ah, well, maybe killing that last guy was enough to get this. Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, come on, you guys. Let's go fight this
Yes.
guy.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
Very well. Done.
What the... Oh, Nettles fight him. Okay, well, everybody jump in, get him. He won't last
On
long.
my honor, as you ask.
So they're getting him in that web spell. The trap that I tripped, that he set, caused this. Okay, well then, try this again. I won't save before going in. There we go. Okay. See, we're the
Yes?
hunters now.
So it seems the Master underestimates you, Child of Bhaal. I am not so perceptive as I'd... Yes. Right before you fought our last battle against Sarevok to stake the rightful claim to your bloody
Well,
heritage.
let's see if we can do them without all
The
those
difference is that you have been
allies.
stripped of all your possessions.
But
I do hope your guy will prove enough to stand against these odds. It will be such a waste.
okay, well, let's magic up at least a little bit.
On my honor.
Too darn creepy.
What do you require?
I really want out of here.
Consider it done.
You are indeed family.
Okay.
The streets will run red with blood when my work is... Face me!
You will stay quiet when you're dead.
Nature's servant
We're gonna
awaits.
use insect plague on everybody here.
You point, I punch. Where Minsk goes, evil stands inside.
Damn. Oh,
I will do my best.
damn. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh.
Alright.
Show me what I must do. Damn. Oh.
Well, let's check the potion. Take some damage
It
here.
is my duty to serve.
Yes.
Somebody's in trouble.
We're allowed one. That was mine.
I think that's
Your God. Damn. Oh.
uh-oh.
Where the task is set, I shall not fail.
Check here.
It is
Come
done.
back here. Cast True Sight. We want to get the guy who's running around.
Swords, not words. Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
I am weak.
Okay, run
Live by
away.
the sword. Live a good long time.
Drink another potion.
A dangerous mistake.
Great fun! Right, Boo?
We're somehow supposed to let him live.
Yeah.
We have a few more in here. I say we have a few more.
Very well. I await
Well,
your
if we went
word.
to a dying
Done.
thing, we can get that without tripping the trap. Look for traps.
Gotcha.
What do you know about those? Thought I tripped one when I went up on that platform. Okay, well, I'm going to end the episode here. Do an investigation to find out, is there a problem, or I'm just missing something. So, come back next time for more adventures in the Forgotten Realms.